I wish I had footage for y'all, but at the same time, I did think I was gonna die. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Simone, and you're watching Miss 20-something. Today, I kind of felt like telling my business because I'm bored and I really don't have nothing else to do. And I was searching through my library of memories and I decided to tell y'all how I in Colombia on an island that was not actually the mainland. And I wish I had footage for y'all, but at the same time, I did think I was gonna die. I won't lie, I can't swim. But yeah, let's hop right in. Me and my little we go on this trip to Colombia. We having a really good time. It's beautiful out there. We were in Cartagena. And one of the excursions that we chose to go on, probably like the second day there, was jet skis. This was the calm part. This was the first jet skis we went on. Everything was okay with these. We met this guy that was like outside of the hotel and he owned an agency. If you've ever been out the country, they'd be getting you with them excursions. Like they'll walk around and be advertising them and then they'll take you back to their office and you go and like book an excursion if you want one. They were explaining the excursion. So we booked this simple little jet ski very close to shore. It was for like 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes total. So we really both just got 15 minutes each. We were just trying stuff. So we go and we get on these jet skis. We go one at a time and we have a guide. There's a man that sits behind us and he drives with us. And we were like filming each other on the jet skis and everything. I laughed and I was like, he really was going slow. Like, I can't swim, but I was going on it. Like, I was on that. So I'm telling him, I'm like, you were going mad slow. Like, you were slow. I should have never said that. I should have just kept my mouth shut because I didn't know what was in the near future. Okay, for context, me and him have been talking for like a minute. Like, we've been messing with each other for, at this point, like 3 months, 4 months. So not that long, but like, a little bit. Even though the trip was fun, we definitely had attitudes. I had an attitude, I will admit it. He had an attitude too, even if he don't want to admit it. The tensions were high. Like, it would be fun, and then we'd be mad at each other, and then it would be fun. But it was like all love because that's kind of a part of our dynamic. We just be bickering, but like probably 2 days after, with 1 day in between. Like, there was that day where we went on the little jet skis. Then we had a day we didn't do that. And then the next day, we booked this whole island excursion. And that's where we get on a boat and we go from island to island, like island hopping. And honestly, it was like, the boat was not that big. We had to wear life vests and the boat was like bumping on the waves, like bumping. I wasn't a fan of that. My butt was hurting, like. But we're mad at each other at the moment. Like, we low-key mad. Like, we're not talking. Like, we're like, okay. Like, temper is short. We trying to keep it cordial and everything, but temper is short. We get on this little boat. We riding out. We get to the first island. It's cool. It's like, it's not that much to do. It's pretty. That's what it is. It's really gorgeous. They had, like, tables that were in the water, like standing tables, and they had drinks, and they had ladies giving us massages. He got me a massage. He's like, maybe this will cheer you up. It was nice, but we were still kind of like on edge. So that was the first island. Then we get to the second island, I think. I don't remember if we went to 2 to 3 islands. It may have been that it was 3 islands, but we only went to 2 because by this point, there was no point to be going to another island after what happened. So we get to the second island. I'm going to just say it was 2 islands. We pull up. We go on the beach. It's nice. There's a man automatically. There's a man. He approaches us immediately. He's like, jet skis? Like, y'all want to get on some jet skis? And he's like, yeah. I look at him. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you're already mad. I'm not happy either. We should just chill. I don't think we should go get on some jet skis. Like, I was not pro jet skis, okay? He's not listening to me. He's like, come on, like, let's just do something fun. Like, you don't want to do nothing fun. Like, we all the way out in Colombia. True. I agree. But at the same time, I don't know if we should be doing all that. Because this was like a big boy jet ski compared to the jet skis from like a day or 2 days ago. And the stakes were higher, you know? So I'm like, fine, let's get on the jet skis. Like, clearly you're gonna do it anyway. Let's get on the jet skis. So I get on it. I'm behind him. Got my arms wrapped around him. He pressed the gas and we're going. And then we start going. Now, when you go island to island, you don't really go onto the island. You kind of stay on like the shore front. Like that's kind of where everything is set up. It's on the shore. And we're going farther and farther from shore. Like we're farther and farther away. And it's like we're zigzagging. So like the first couple turns were cool. Like we're going and then he goes and then he turns. And I'm like, hey, do you maybe want to slow down? Do you maybe want to slow down? Like, we are speeding farther and farther, deeper into the sea. And y'all, like, the beaches, they got beachy real quick. Like, they really got, it was the ocean. You know what I'm saying? The ocean. Like, straight up. Water. People are getting smaller. I'm looking behind us. I'm not seeing big people no more. Now it's little people. Can you slow down? Even the boats were getting farther away. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, I wasn't feeling it. Looking back, what he should have did was slowed down and then turned. But instead, he stopped. He stopped. He stopped. And then he turns. He turns the whole wheel. And do we turn? No, because there's no motion pushing us forward. No. We start sinking. Like, we start tipping to the side. In this moment, I'm sitting there. I'm like, I know this. I know you lying. I know you're lying. I know you're lying. I know you're lying. I'm sitting there and we're just, I'm like, I know you're lying. It wasn't a lie, y'all. It was the truth. So the boat slips. I went all the way under the water and we had life jackets on. Thank God. We float back up. And we're just floating. And, oh no, we're not floating. I'm completely lying. We float back up as soon as my head, I'm grasping. I grab on to one half of the jet ski. And then he grabs on to the jet ski too. So we're both holding the jet ski. I'm talking about kick. I'm like, you better kick. You can kick. Like, we're so far away from people. Like, I don't think they saw the jet ski flip right away. Like, I don't think it was that far away. Like, we were really far, in my opinion. Maybe I'm dramatic, but I feel like we were far. I'm holding on. I'm like, you know what? We just have to push it closer if we can. While we're pushing it, it slowly gets heavier and heavier. And the jet ski starts to slip. Like, it starts to turn over. And as it turns over, like, we slip. We're losing grip. We can't hold on to it. I'm like, oh my God. So then he's like, hey. He's just screaming, hey. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, ayúdame. You need to be saying, help me. I need the words to be clear. Help me. Help me. Finally, after we're low-key floating in the water for a while, but it was like treacherous because the water was like, and the jet ski kept flipping. And I just was like, oh, is this my last moment? So a jet ski like finally comes over to us from the shore. And they like reach out and they get us up. At this point, I'm like so beyond pissed off. I don't even have nothing to say. I got on the jet ski first because he came to my side, and then I'm reaching for him, and then another one comes and is getting him up, and I'm just looking at him like, and he had on some glasses, and after all that happened, they were like tilted on his face. So I reached over and I grabbed the glasses off his face, just, so they didn't fall in the ocean. But when I tell y'all, I was so mad, like I was so mad. So then we get back to shore. And when I tell you, the man who let us rent the jet ski, he was mad. He was really mad. He talking about, no problem. You, problem. Oh, he was mad, like, understandably so. Your jet ski got flipped. But in my mind, they ran a game, not gonna lie, because jet skis are made for the water. So if it does flip, I'm pretty sure it's not ruined. Is it ruined? I'll fact check maybe, but like I wouldn't assume that it is because it's made for the water. Like, it should be able to dry. Anyways, the price he was trying to, I don't even want to say, like, it was up there though. It was up there. He was like, this is how much I want. So they had a negotiation, and like he still ended up paying a lot, but it was less than what the guy wanted him to pay. But I was so mad for the rest of the day. He got me a pina colada, and I was like, I don't want that. And I was trying to like keep it pee and like just not be mad, but I'm just looking at it. I'm just like, because why would you turn like that? Why would you turn like that? On the ride back, we were laughing so hard. Like, it was funny, but it wasn't, you know? But like, the boat, and the later in the day that you, the later in the day that you ride the boat back, the bumpier the ocean gets, the water really got treacherous. So we're flying on this little boat on the way back, and we just talking about it, and we're laughing. Like, it's funny, but it was not funny in the moment. I was not happy at all. Because, like, what do you mean the jet ski flipped with the jet ski? I was a part of it, though. Like, I was on the jet ski. I was there, too. But, yeah, it's funny now because I lived. But I was thinking about it, like, if I would have drowned in the water and I wouldn't have made it, who was going to tell my mom? I already don't mess with the water like that. I really don't. Short little story. The chronicles of me and my accomplice. Overall, that trip was really fun, though. Like, I had a time. I just wanted to share something with y'all. If I think of another story time that I think is worth it to tell, because I've been feeling like my life is so boring, which probably isn't true, but it feels like it's true. If I think of anything else that I want to tell you guys about my life, spill my tea, then maybe I'll sit down and look cute in the lighting and give y'all a little story. Who knows? But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hugs and kisses. I love you guys. Mwah. I'll catch you in the next one. Persian rugs, but she's from Nicaragua. Thought she was Persian love.